Welcome back to Rhythm and Roots, where we celebrate human ingenuity and explore its surprising twists. Today, we're taking a lighter, more humorous look at something inevitable in the world of innovation.
That's right. Not every brilliant idea turns into a groundbreaking success. In fact, some inventions fail so spectacularly, they become legendary.
We're diving into the fascinating world of epic failures in innovation. Prepare for some truly bizarre and often hilarious stories.
It's a reminder that even the smartest people can miss the mark sometimes. And that failure, though embarrassing, can be incredibly insightful.
Absolutely. These stories highlight the fine line between genius and utter impracticality, and the unexpected challenges of bringing new ideas to the world.
Let's kick things off with a classic, the Ford Edsel. Launched in 1957, Ford invested hundreds of millions into this car.
It was meant to be the future of driving, sleek and innovative. But it was a complete flop, a symbol of corporate miscalculation.
Consumers hated its unusual styling, especially its horse collar grille. And its price point was too high for the perceived value.
It lost Ford an estimated $250 million, a huge sum back then, proving that market research isn't always foolproof.
Next, let's talk about the Segway. Unveiled in 2001 with immense hype, it was supposed to revolutionize cities.
Dean Kamen, its inventor, was hailed as a visionary, predicting it would change how we move around.
However, its high price, awkwardness in public spaces, and safety concerns prevented it from ever taking off for personal use.
It became a novelty for tourists and mall security guards, not the urban transport revolution it promised.
The gap between invention and practical application can be huge. Sometimes the world simply isn't ready or doesn't need it.
How about the Google Glass? Introduced in 2013, it was a pioneering augmented reality wearable.
It had a tiny screen and camera, allowing hands-free interaction, seemingly the future of mobile computing.
But it was plagued by privacy concerns, nicknamed glass holes. Its high price and clunky appearance also deterred adoption.
It was an interesting concept, but failed to find a mass market, showing that even tech giants can misread consumer readiness.
Let's not forget the QCat, a barcode scanner from 2000, designed to scan codes from magazines
And take you to websites, bypassing typing URLs. Millions were given away for free, bundled with subscriptions.
But nobody wanted to interrupt their reading with a clunky device. It was an inconvenient solution to a problem that barely existed.
A classic example of an invention nobody asked for or needed, showing a profound disconnect with user behavior.
Then there's the smell-o-vision, a movie technology from the 1960s, promising smells synchronized with films.
Audiences were blasted with scents like coffee or gunpowder, but the smells were often delayed, confusing, or just plain bad.
It failed spectacularly, causing headaches and nausea in viewers, proving that not all sensory enhancements improve the experience.
Sometimes, less is definitely more, especially in immersive entertainment. A lesson learned the hard, stinky way.
Consider the Virtual Boy by Nintendo. Released in 1995, it was an early attempt at virtual reality gaming.
It displayed only red images on a black background, causing eye strain, headaches, and general discomfort.
It was quickly discontinued due to poor sales and negative reviews. A painful reminder that being first doesn't always mean being best.
Sometimes technology just isn't ready for prime time, and forcing it results in disastrous user experiences.
Another noteworthy flop, the Zune by Microsoft. Launched in 2006, it aimed to compete with Apple's iPod.
It was a decent device, but arrived too late to the market and failed to offer compelling features beyond the iPod.
It quickly faded into obscurity, a victim of strong competition and an inability to differentiate itself effectively.
These stories are often funny, but they're also valuable lessons. They teach us about market timing, user needs, and practical design.
Innovation isn't just about inventing something new. It's about inventing something useful, desirable, and well executed.
And understanding the subtle complexities of human behavior and societal acceptance.
Even the biggest failures contribute to progress. By showing us what doesn't work, they light the path for what will.
So, let's remember these spectacular missteps with a chuckle and appreciate the brave, albeit misguided, attempts at innovation.
Let's delve into some even more obscure, yet equally bewildering failures. Consider the deluxe reading kitchenware from the 1950s.
This was a toy oven designed for children that actually cooked. It used a real light bulb to heat up, making tiny cakes and cookies.
The problem? It got dangerously hot, causing burns and fire hazards. A clear example of prioritizing novelty over safety.
It highlights how good intentions can lead to truly bad products, especially when child safety isn't the primary concern.
Then there's the hair in a can from the 1950s. A spray-on hair product designed to cover bald spots.
You'd simply spray it onto your scalp, and it would create a hair-like texture. The result, however, was often clumpy, artificial, and easily smudged.
It looked more like spray paint than natural hair, and would famously run down faces if it rained or one perspired.
A valiant attempt to solve a common problem, but utterly flawed in execution, proving that some problems are best left to wigs or acceptance.
What about the DC-10 passenger jet? Introduced in the 1970s, it suffered from severe design flaws.
Particularly with its cargo door, which caused several fatal crashes. The design oversight led to catastrophic failures mid-flight.
It led to a temporary grounding of the entire fleet and significantly damaged the reputation of its manufacturer.
A stark reminder that in some industries, even minor design flaws can have devastating life-or-death consequences.
And let's not forget the Betamax video format. Sony launched it in 1975, a superior recording technology.
It had better picture quality than its rival, VHS. Yet it ultimately lost the format war.
Why? VHS offered longer recording times and a more open licensing model, leading to wider adoption by other manufacturers.
This is a crucial lesson that technical superiority isn't always enough. Market strategy, accessibility, and consumer choice are paramount.
The story of failed inventions is a rich tapestry of human ambition, from products that were ahead of their time to those simply ill-conceived.
Each one offers a unique lesson in design, engineering, and human psychology. They remind us that even the most innovative minds stumble.
But it's through these stumbles that we gain valuable knowledge, paving the way for future, more successful breakthroughs.
So, next time you see a product that seems destined for failure, remember these pioneers and the lessons their efforts provide.
And what about the Apple Newton, launched in 1993, an early personal digital assistant?
It featured handwriting recognition, a revolutionary idea, but it was notoriously inaccurate and expensive.
It failed to capture the public imagination, despite its ambition. A classic case of being ahead of its time, but lacking sufficient technology.
It paved the way for future smartphones and tablets, though, proving that even failures can lay crucial groundwork.
Finally, let's consider the HP touchpad. Released in 2011, HP's attempt to compete with the iPad.
It was pulled from the market just 49 days after launch, due to poor sales and a lack of consumer interest.
Despite decent specs, it struggled against established competitors, highlighting the importance of timing and market dominance.
Sometimes, even a good product fails if it enters a saturated market too late. A harsh reality in fast-moving tech industries.
Thank you for joining us on Rhythm and Roots today. We hope this look at epic failures was as entertaining for you
as it was for us to recount. Join us next time for more captivating insights
into the fascinating world of human endeavors. Until then, keep innovating and learn from every stumble.
Bye for now.